always aim for a balanced meal for the kids. And don't we all? Because I have 3 kids. One is already a pilot in Australia. She's doing very well. She just finished college and she's 21 now. Yesterday, she just had her spinning endorsement, which is basically cutting off the engine of the airplane and really spinning 360, doing loops and stuff. But she's a tough girl. And so, I always look back, ano bang pinakain ko dito sa anak kong to? Kailangan ma-replicate ko to. And I acknowledge that all our children are different, yes, no? And you would know this, I also have 3 kids. Now, Alonso is part of the varsity, their basketball team. So it's so difficult for me. It's a new way of going about parenting and feeding him this time because first time, babae siya, si Kali, so she didn't eat as much and she needed other things. But for Alonso, it had to be carbs, it had to be a lot of proteins, making sure that he's bulking up but also not too fat. He has to be lean, he has to be healthy. And sometimes, diba, we associate being fat to be healthy. They say, ay, pumapayat yung bata so hindi siya healthy, kailangan fat or chubby. Or, diba, minsan, na-hurt yung feelings mo as a mom. And so you think, what am I doing wrong? Or what should I be doing right? And for Ilio, it's more vegetables for me now because he's so chunky. Yan naman siya, medyo chunky naman siya. And what I love about feeding Ilio is that a lot of different resources now for food, right? And a lot of availabilities for us. But I still keep thinking, am I feeding him right? Does that equate for something? And kahit mabusog na siya, iniisip ko, is what I'm feeding him really helping him grow?
You know what, Dims, I can totally relate to that because, you know, my kids also were once upon a time picky eaters. And, you know, as a young mom then, I had to be very intentional in how I explain things to my kids. You know, as adults, we need to have that explaining. More so with children, we need to explain to them. We have to be creative in our storytelling. And with that creativity, I also learned how to hide those vegetables and those fruits para lang hindi nila mapansin. But also, I also involve them with preparing. And preparing for me meant I have a small vegetable garden at home. And so what I do is I ask them to help me grow those vegetables and I ask them to harvest those vegetables with me. So it became also like homeschooling. But as they got older, I realized, you know what? They're older now, they understand food. I need to be also firm. Whatever is prepared in the table, we eat that. That's a blessing. And you know, everybody eats together. We don't become picky eaters here. We have to be thankful that there's food.